How's it going, ladies and gents? When I came in this morning to work, Wednesday, my first day of the month of November, first thing I noticed was we got a brand new 2022 Chevy Colorado in. Our first one, not only our first 22 Colorado, but our first Colorado in quite a while. This is a truck that General Motors really hasn't produced all that much in the last year. If you remember a previous video, I actually factory ordered a Colorado for a customer the last week of December, and it didn't show up until July. But this one is here, it's available, and the front end looks a little different. What Chevrolet did was they changed up the grille a little bit in the front fascia of this vehicle. So as you can see, you still have fog lights on this like an LT, but you have this other design element kind of built into the front fascia. You have a little bit of a different style grille with a body color center bar. Normally that bar on an LT model would be chrome. On a Z71 it was like a black finish, so they went to body color, and I like the way it looks. I think it looks good. I did bring the 2020 over that we had on a lot very recently as well, just to kind of show you the difference of where the fog light assembly is and how that extra element is added. I think it gives it a nice look, you know, subtle change, but just a little small way to tell it apart as being a 2022. And now that I'm actually thinking about it, I'm wondering if the 2021 is actually the same way, because we've had so few here. I really don't remember. I gotta look that up. I don't remember what the 2021 looked like. This actually may be the second year they did this. If you're not familiar with the Colorado, there are two different models. You have a crew cab like the one you see here. This is 4 full door. This is what's gonna give you the most amount of backspace passenger room. You can see you got seat belts for 3. You got a nice amount of leg room. This seat is actually very far back. That could be moved up a little more forward. They do have storage underneath. If we lift this lever, if you lift that lever, you have some storage underneath. Lift it again to release, and then you have a small hook here, a little loop. If you pull that, you press the button on your headrest, you can drop this down, so you can place items on here, you know, boxes, luggage, whatever, rather than putting it on the seats, whether you have you know, cloth or leather. But this is the model you're going to want to get if you want the back seat room. The extended cab has like a half door that opens reverse, and it has 2 small jump seats inside. You know, small adults, children, very tight, very small. It might be able to do the trick. It's almost like the old it's almost like the style of the old S10s were better when they had the side seat where you would actually sit sideways in the back, because it would give you some more leg room. This doesn't have that. It would have like two small jump seats. This is also the short box model, so this is a 5 foot 1 inch bed. If you get a long box, it's 6 foot 1 inch. The short box or long box, you can pick which one you want when you're looking at a crew cab. On an extended cab, it's only the long box. That's what you're gonna get. So that's pretty standard in this setup. This is what we really sell the most of. You do have a trailering package on this, which is something that's optional for $250. Gives you a 2-inch receiver, gives you your wiring, you know, your adapters for your plugs, I should say, for your 7 or 4 pin. And you can see now on the Colorado, you have the nice Chevrolet embossed in the tailgate. This truck also has an LT convenience package. It's a $685 package that gives you certain things, such as back here, you do have rear defrost with a sliding rear window. That's one of the options you'll get with that convenience package, along with the fog lights on the front bumper, which we looked at earlier, a remote start system, and outside power heated mirrors. This truck also has, for $325, the automatic locking rear differential. It's the G80 rear locker. It's awesome. It's in, you know, Chevrolets for years now. It's a mechanical lever inside the rear differential that can lock the 2 wheels together. This way, if you're accelerating out onto a highway or out of a parking lot or something like that, and your wheel starts to slip, it can sense that slippage. It can lock those wheels together to give you maximum traction. At about 18, 19 miles an hour, it's going to release that lever and you're off and running. That's automatic. You don't have to do anything for that to operate. It's going to do it by itself, and that's in addition to 4-wheel drive, which, like this truck is, you have controls right here where you can go in from 2 high, auto, 4 high, or 4 low. The 2 high, the auto, and the 4 high are shift on the fly, so you can manipulate those controls while you're driving down the road. 4 low, you would have to go into neutral first in order to do that. And as I'm tapping on this shifter, I just realized this is new. I'm going to repeat what I said earlier. I don't know if this is new for 22 or if it was in 21 as well, because it's been so long since we had a 21 here. But the previous generation that I remember had a wider shift knob. This one is a little narrower, so they changed it up slightly. Other than that, everything on the inside looks pretty much the same. We do still have a turn key in this vehicle. No push button start yet. There's also some things that you can't get in this vehicle that you can get in others. There is no sunroof option. That's something that's not available. Also, what I looked at this morning and saw, still for Model 22, you cannot get any emergency braking or lane keep assist. You have the warnings, so you can get forward collision alert, and you can get lane departure warning with a safety package, but there's nothing that's gonna nudge the wheel to put you back in your lane or apply brake, anything like that. Not available. As we look around the cab, everything's pretty much laid out very easily. You have all your windows, your mirrors, your door locks, the headlights are automatic. You have the same controls that you have on the steering wheel, cruise on the left, radio and driver information center on the right. These information buttons are going to control the little screen that's up in front, which is going to show you like your speed, your trip odometers, fuel range, tire pressures, all that sort of stuff. And then if you look in the center, we still have the interface that we're used to, the user interface from from Chevrolet MyLink, which is going to be all touchscreen, very easy to operate, very quick, and it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, capable when you plug your your smartphone into the USB ports, which are located down here, in front of your cup holders. Typical storage, standard glove box, pretty normal. Standard center console, like what you see in most vehicles. We have the sunglass holder up top, and then you have your controls for your lights and stuff like that. Really a nice truck if you're looking for something that's not a full size. If you don't want a full size Silverado like the ones over here, you can go to a Colorado. Now again, they're pretty hard to find at the moment, but they are great trucks. They get good reviews, and they're powered by a great 3.6 liter V6. It's rated at 308 horsepower. 275 foot-pounds of torque, 17 miles per gallon in the city, 24 on the highway, and this truck will tow 7,000 pounds. So you can actually put it to work and do some work with it, do some towing. Again, the LT convenience is the most popular package. What I do want to do is show you real quick the truck next to us there. That's a 2020 Colorado Rst model. Same thing, crew cab, short box, but with a lot more equipment. The MSRP on this vehicle, as it is equipped, $36,855. And as we move over to this one here, this 2020 that we're going to look at next, this one being an RST model, you'll notice on the window sticker here, $43,675. So this one's just about $7,000 more when it was brand new. This truck was traded in recently. It has 8,708 miles on it. We're actually selling it, I believe, for $40,000. You know what? I wrote it down. $40,377 is what we're currently selling it for online. Again, brand new, $43,675. Now, this one is all loaded up. It does have in-dash navigation. It does have the upgraded Bose stereo system. It does have full leather interior with heated seats. It does have the extra safety package, so you have the buttons for lane departure warning, which is located here. Rear park assist sensors. Those are the sensors in the back that will sense proximity to an object behind you, and also 60 feet left and right if someone's approaching the vehicle. You do have a heated steering wheel, so you're just getting a lot more equipment on the inside of the vehicle, as well as a lot more equipment on the outside of the vehicle. By the way, here's the different shift knob. As you look at the outside here, you'll notice you have the black grille with the Chevrolet across the front end, kind of like they do on the Silverado Customs. I don't have one here at the moment, we're sold out. But that's, again, a different look than what we were saying here with the different grille and the gold bow tie and all that sort of stuff. I think they both look good in their own way. Here you have a nice set of 20-inch black wheels that are going to come with that RST model. You have the wheel well moldings, you have the Colorado and the RST black badges, you have the black side molding, and you also have the black side steps. Again, a lot of this stuff being added because it's an RST, but you could also do a lot of it to a GM accessory if your truck doesn't have it from the factory. This does have the black emblems on the back and the black bow tie. By the way, both of these trucks, you do have key locking tailgates, but you can do it with your remote. You can lock and unlock, and they're all going to have the easy lower where you can just let it go and it's not going to slam down. This truck also does have the spray and bed liner, which is something that I would definitely get one day when I do get my Silverado EV, because that'll probably be my next vehicle. And then you'll see here it has a tonneau cover. This is a non-GM tonneau cover, and it also has this back rack here, which is by a company called Go Rhino. Definitely gives it a cool look. And this looks like you can even mount up, absolutely, some light bars to the top. So whoever owned this one previously set it up pretty nice. Looks good. We GM certified it. Again, 8,000 miles, and it's ready for sale. I hope you enjoyed this quick look at the Chevy Colorado. If you have any questions at all, just put them down in the comments. I'll answer them all. Again, like I've been saying in recent videos, as we get more of these vehicles in where I can line them up side by side, you know, like an LT, a Z71, and a ZR2, I'll do that. This way I can make videos kind of explaining the differences of what you get with each package. But like I said, in the meantime, if you have any questions, let me know. I just hopped on my phone here to look, and yes, the 2021 does actually have the same front end as the 2022. So that was actually a change that was made last year for last year's model. And I slipped my mind because I haven't seen the Colorado here in such a long time. You know, I didn't realize when I saw it this morning, I thought that was new for the 2022 model. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Have a great night.